Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. According to CNBC, artificial intelligence startup Anthropic has disabled access to its newly released Fable 5 and Mythos 5 models in response to a U.S. government export control directive. The government order, which cited national security concerns, instructed the company to suspend all access to the models by any foreign national, including foreign national employees of Anthropic. To ensure strict compliance, Anthropic immediately disabled the models for all customers, though it noted that its other AI models remain unaffected. Fable 5 and Mythos 5 had only been announced days prior to the shutdown as advanced, state-of-the-art offerings. While Anthropic expressed public support for the government's authority to block unsafe deployments through transparent and statutory processes, it criticized this specific unilateral directive for failing to adhere to those standards. This development represents the latest in a series of conflicts between Anthropic and the U.S. government, following a public clash earlier this year when the Department of Defense declared the company a supply chain risk, prompting ongoing litigation. According to a report by Epoch Times, a major controversy has erupted between the United States and the United Kingdom over data privacy. Jim Jordan, the chairman of the U.S. House Judiciary Committee and a key ally of President Donald Trump, recently sent a letter to UK Home Secretary Shabana Mahmood. In the letter, Jordan raised serious concerns regarding the UK's Investigatory Powers Act of 2016, which reportedly allows the British government to issue secret technical capability notices to U.S. tech companies like Apple. These notices legally compel businesses to implement encryption backdoors, allowing UK intelligence agencies to access user communications secretly, including those of American citizens, through cloud services like iCloud. Jordan warned that such actions threaten the constitutional rights, safety, and privacy of U.S. citizens. He demanded that the UK government review these practices and criticized British officials for refusing to facilitate communication regarding these sensitive orders. This dispute marks a further escalation in tensions between the U.S. and UK governments, which are already strained over. According to UPI, OpenAI Chief Executive Officer Sam Altman is expected to visit South Korean technology giant Naver during a two-day trip to the country starting Sunday. The visit comes just a week after Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang met with Naver's leadership, including founder and chairman Lee Hae-jin, at the company's headquarters in Seongnam. Altman is also scheduled to meet with officials from other major South Korean firms, such as Kakao and Samsung Electronics, to discuss artificial intelligence cooperation. The back-to-back visits by top global AI leaders have highlighted Naver's growing significance in the sector. OpenAI is believed to be particularly interested in Naver's vast user data assets, service ecosystem, and experience in running large-scale consumer platforms. Naver possesses a strong product-native LLM strategy and operates a massive creator ecosystem alongside advanced data center infrastructure. Previously, Nvidia's Huang lauded Naver as a world-class AI company and proposed collaboration on robotics and AI factories. Industry observers note that while Nvidia focuses on Naver as an infrastructure partner, OpenAI likely sees immense potential in Naver's unique data resources and service ecosystem to advance generative and agentic AI. According to a report by Leon Zaubeau, Israeli Defense Minister Israel Katz issued a statement on June 12, emphasizing that Israel must ensure its capability to act independently to prevent Iran from obtaining nuclear weapons. Katz, alongside Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, has instructed the Israel Defense Forces to make the necessary preparations. Media outlets like the Times of Israel interpret these remarks as a strong hint that Israel may deploy military force in the future to stop Iran's nuclear ambitions. Katz also expressed expectations that U.S. President Donald Trump will remain firm on the shared U.S.-Israeli goal of preventing a nuclear Iran, as well as addressing Iran's missile programs and regional proxy threats. Meanwhile, Iranian Foreign Minister Said Abbas Araghchi disclosed details of a draft U.S.-Iran Memorandum of Understanding. The draft outlines ceasefire arrangements, shipping routes through the Strait of Hormuz, and economic issues. On the nuclear front, Araghchi stated that Iran has not made any definitive decisions but insists that any dilution of highly enriched uranium must take place within Iran rather than abroad. He added that the agreement could be signed remotely within the next few days. According to UPI, South Korean semiconductor equipment manufacturer Hanmi Semiconductor has announced plans to invest approximately 50 billion won, or $32.9 million, in SpaceX. The strategic move is intended to pave the way for future cooperation on Elon Musk's ambitious terafab artificial intelligence chip manufacturing project, which involves SpaceX, Tesla, and xAI. The project seeks to build robust chip production capacity to meet the growing demands of satellite data services, global networks, and AI infrastructure. Hanmi Semiconductor's investment reportedly stems from a long-standing relationship with Peter Thiel, co-founder of Palantir, whose backed private equity firm previously invested in the South Korean company. Hanmi officials indicated that as the AI industry expands from data centers into aerospace and satellite communications, the company aims to secure a strong early position. Hanmi plans to eventually reinvest the returns from this SpaceX venture back into its core semiconductor equipment business to support sustainable long-term growth and enhance shareholder value. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.